Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to share 10 things with you which you can do when you feel bored at home or need inspiration. The first thing on my list is getting into plants. By this I mean planting flowers, for example in your room to decorate it or in your garden. Even though my plan is to really get into plants, I have to admit I'm really not good at taking care of them because I already managed to kill my cactus. But after having done some research, my main tips would be 1. That giving your plant less water is better than giving it too much because it can recover faster from being deprived of water. 2. To choose a soil with all the right nutrients that your plant needs. And last but not least, that if you're like me not as gifted with plants, get some that are easy to take care of. Even though cinemas are closed at the moment, this doesn't mean that you can't have a movie night at home. One thing my family did, for example, was to order a projection screen and a film projector with which you can now watch all our favorite movies from home. Even if you can't have one or don't want to have a projector, you can still organize a family movie night where you watch something on Netflix together with popcorn, fairy lights and blankets. Spending time at home gives you the opportunity to decorate or redecorate your room, for example, or to rearrange it. If you're not satisfied with your furniture, your blank wall, or the aesthetic of your room, here are some great tips to pimp it up. Do a picture wall with your favorite photographs. Hang up fairy lights to make the room cozier. Or just paint your wall in a new color. Having to stay at home can finally give you the time to cross off all the things you have on your to-do list. I think there is no need to say more. I think this point is kind of obvious, but experimenting in the kitchen can not only be super fun, especially together with a family member, but also relaxing in my view. Use the time to finally cook something from that cookbook you have lying around at home, or make recipes your grandmother taught you to. Reading can be a great way to spend your time inside. Even if you're not a reader, this is your moment to start being one. If you're not convinced, here are some facts that might help. Reading makes you smarter. Reading, for example, a novel can increase your blood flow and you stimulate areas in your brain responsible for empathy, emotion, decision-making, and memory. Additionally, reading makes your writing better. When you read, you learn and remember good writing techniques and vocabulary. If you like writing, you will unconsciously use these styles that caught your attention and that you liked. Therefore, reading also increases your vocabulary and spelling. You learn and memorize new words by reading them and can assume their meaning by the context in which they are in. Especially when you can't go out to buy things, don't have enough money, or just enjoy creating things yourself, now is the time to recreate what you want to have. Examples could be to turn old clothes into new clothing, building together your own furniture out of unused materials, or knit your own scarf. The options are huge. Not only did you spend your time usefully, but you also save money and help the environment. Online courses can be a great way to spend your time when you can't go outside or can't attend your usual activities at the moment, because they offer nearly every topic and hobby you search for. Some great websites where I found some interesting courses are Coursera or Udemy, but there are also many others you can explore. Take the time you have to spend inside to play board games or active games with your family members. You could, for example, play Monopoly, Trivial Pursuit, but also do some fun contests or sport games. Believe me, one never gets too old for these sort of games. I know I already told you this in my last video, but the last thing on my list is to call people you haven't heard from in a long time, or to write them. I know it's often hard to make the first step, but you won't regret it. Let me know if you found these tips helpful. Have a great day.